I went to go look at a project car. I love cars. I love working on cars and whatever. So I went to go look at a project car. I don't have money for a project car. I don't have space for a project. But I'm like, I just got to look at
Yeah.
it. But it was more than that. I felt like God was telling me I needed to go see this man who was selling it. So I told my wife, I'm like, honey, don't worry. I'm not going to make any stupid decisions because I've done that in the past. But I just feel like I'm supposed to go see this guy. I don't know why. I need to go see him. So I pull up to his place and I meet this guy. And the first thing he says to me is like, hey man, like just to let you know, I feel bad, but like there's a guy who might be coming down from Merritt to get this car.
Okay.
And I just feel bad about it because like he asked first, whatever. I'm like, oh, that's totally fine, man. And he looks at me right away because I was just so chill about it. He's like, hey, tell me, what do you do? And who are you? Like, what your demeanor is very different. Most people would have got really upset. And I'm like, oh, you know, I do in doubt, or like I told him about the podcast that we do. Talk about I've been in pastoral ministry for whatever. I do real estate. I kind of have a lot of things going on. And we hung out for like 2 hours talking about God. Started confiding me, starts crying about all these addictions and all. It was wild, bro. And I got to like just pastor him. And I'm like, and when I left, I was like, hey man, I just want you to know, like, I didn't come for the car. I felt like I was supposed to come just to see you.
Come on.
And he just was like, wow, like he just couldn't believe it. It was just like the coolest thing. So I'm driving home, I'm like, that was wild. But
Wow.
God is like putting things in our hearts and prompting us. And I always encourage people and try to remind myself, if like a random person comes into mind, pray. It's not random.
Right.
Like, these things don't happen randomly.